Welcome to the Mario era, chapter 124.
124 de Mario. It's Mario. It's too many numbers.
I was hoping you didn't have a chance to look it up.
I just went off the cusp. 124.
It's the cuff.
It's like
the cuff.
Why was I just Count Dracula just now? And 124. Yeah, okay. Hi, boys. How are you doing?
Cusp.
Doing good, man. How about you?
Absolutely miserable.
Oh, you guys lost?
No, that has nothing to do with that. Oh. My goodness. Like, I feel like a rabid pit bull, just Cujo, that was what was that? A Roddy, right? Yeah. It's just, it won't let go of my back. It's, and it just spasms everywhere. It sucks. It sucks so bad.
You need some like deep tissue going on or something.
See, and I got one. That was the whole story of me having to cover my neck. I got one and I got adjusted. It's like we're past that now. We're past that part of my relationship. It's like we got to move on to other things now. I don't know.
Well,
how about you guys?
All right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Good.
Listen, man, I'm always good. You know.
Yeah.
I rarely leave the house.
It's true.
When I do,
I'd be great
work.
if I did that.
Yeah. I got a good crew at work that I get along with.
Awesome.
It's, life is cruising along right now. We're kind of, we're doing our thing.
Sweet. It's Wednesday.
Scoop, you having a good day?
Thursday. I had a great day.
Good.
I had a great day today.
Want to expound or no?
Got to do something pretty special with my girls today that I've wanted to do for a long time. And, yeah, it's pretty fucking cool.
All right. So where do you guys want to start?
With what?
I don't know. The pod, the Canes, whatever. Like, I don't know. Like
the show? I didn't know. Are we?
Oh, we're on,
record?
baby.
Yeah, like we did the whole intro 124. Like, yeah.
I missed the whole fucking thing.
Have you been? Like, did you like?
I've been here.
Did you leave your body for about 5 minutes?
I don't remember that. I had a great day, though. Get the fuck out of here. I had a great day. I don't remember anything that's happened in the last 5 minutes of my life.
All right.
Did I black out?
I think you may have done something, yeah.
Ro?
I was looking up some
You need to look at my eyes or something? Tell me if I'm okay.
They look a little dilated, bro. What are you
dilated, yeah.
What are you taking, dude? Look at his
goodies.
face.
Adrenaline.
You look like
goodies. I need goodies.
You look like when they catch
another
a
one. My head hurts.
You look like when they catch a raccoon in the floodlight.
In the garbage can.
Exactly.
Of course.
Yeah.
Act normal.
That's why we call them trash pandas.
Oh my God.
All right. So listen, man,
know.
the only off-season stuff going on outside of recruiting, which you just we're not going to talk about because we just don't have the energy. But this is the time of the year. It is June, so we're a couple months out from camps opening up now. When everyone starts throwing out, their power indexes and preseason this, preseason that, their rankings. And listen, every single year it seems like we're involved some way. Someone's being optimistic and buying in on the Canes, and then the fucking wheels fall off by week 4. So ESPN's got us at number 23. Miami is number 2 in 24/7's ACC power rankings. Are you buying in?
We have to. We absolutely have to.
We have to, he says.
There's no fucking choice.
I know. I have a choice. And I'm on my hill. I'm on my hill.
There is no choice. Not with what Mario did this offseason.
No Kool-Aid.
You have to buy in. There's no other option. You turn around and get the number 1 portal quarterback. You get the running back. You get a 800+ yard receiver. You retooled that offensive side of the ball. You have an offensive coordinator coming back. You have a defensive coordinator coming back. Maybe the guy's not going to Michigan State anymore. You got a bolstered defensive line. You have done whatever you needed to do to get your ROI. Because up to this point, Mario has not. Okay, so you have to by default. There's no choice. There's no. Let me tiptoe into this. No, I'm buying. I think 23 is too low. We should be 13. We should be 12. We should be higher than that. Not with the roster we have.
See, that's the problem,
What are
bro.
you talking about?
No, but he's right. But that's also the inherent problem with this whole situation is what we talked about last week. They've gone all in. All chips have been pushed in. And anybody with, half an eye can see the difference in the roster, the key positions that have been brought in. And yeah, you have to have the expectation of really looking at the schedule of no more than one loss. Like you have to think that that's legitimately on the table for you, right? No more than 2 at the absolute outside, and you're looking at a playoff possibility, right? But that's the problem, dude. We've been here so many times, and so many times I wanted to believe this.
But
and
this is different. Different.
But here's the problem. But here's the problem, Scoop. If this time it doesn't work,
I know we say the same thing every week.
It will never happen again. It's over.
I know.
We'll never get back.
No, it'll happen again because we have the money to do it again.
We won't have
It'll
the
happen
money.
again. It'll continue to happen again. But if it's successful this time, it just becomes easier.
No, dude,
the pitch is easier. The recruiting is easier. It's just an easier process to be all in again.
Listen, I'm pretty sure if we lose more than 1 game, Rudy's retiring.
I'm more on Toast's side with this one, only for this reason.
I don't have a side. What's my side?
Only for this reason, because I think in the past, we're like, there's no excuses. We have so much more talent. And then you really look at it on paper. Did we really have that much talent? Have we been dominating the NFL draft like we should have been?
No, but the blue chip ratio has been in the top 10
but the blue chip ratio
10 years
was
in a
good.
row.
Yeah, exactly. And that was one of the things I had, because all these other schools that were doing had great blue chip talent, but it wasn't the same blue chip talent. There was a disparity there, right? Okay, you should have been a lot more competitive than what we were, but competitive at a point where you're pulling off national championships? No, probably not. I didn't think at any point in time, this is our national championship year. I don't necessarily think that it's this year either. But where I'm on Toast's side here, we do have the talent now. Like before, it's like, look at this. We got the number 1 DT. We got this guy. We got this guy. We beat out Alabama for this guy. Oh, we're back. We're back. Look at us. Look at us. But now it's like we're tripping over talent. We weren't tripping over talent before. We got a couple blue chip guys, true blue chip guys, right? Now I just feel like if we can't pull it off with this talent, what are you going to do? Because the next Mario, what guy's going to recruit like Mario? We've established that. Nobody's going to recruit like Mario. Mario's Mario. Mario will recruit wherever he goes, right? And look at what happened to Florida after Muschamp left. They haven't been able to recruit the same way since Muschamp left. They were top 3, top 5 classes under Muschamp. Talent was never his issue, and Florida sucked since. And I just feel like we have that same thing.
When he was there with talent.
Yeah.
Well, that was because of coaching, not because of talent.
I understand, but that's...
You got to get lightning in a bottle. If you don't have the talent, you got to get a lightning in a bottle. And that's what Florida, because they had Urban Meyer, he had a sexy system that was new, right? And he was innovative, and the ingenuity. If you can't do that with less talent, you got no shot anymore in this modern day college football. And it's going to even get harder because they're paying players, and those big 2 conferences are going to want to pay more to these players. It's going to be a more attractive thing, and it's just going to keep growing and growing. And I don't know if you want to jump into that. I don't know what Miami's supposed to do if Florida State and Clemson leaves. I mean, we've talked about it. Stay where you are, but you can't fall behind that much on the financial side. It's just going to bury you.
But the talent will be so deficient in the ACC, you won't need as much money to recruit enough players. You'll still be top of the rung.
Listen, it was easy for us when we were in the Big East. We've established that. It's not the end of the world if we don't get into those Big 2. I'm just saying it's a different era if we don't get into the Big 2.
Listen, I was looking at someone posted the power rankings, preseason power. I think it was a Big 10 network or whatever, someone for just the Big 10. And bro, 18 teams now. 18 teams are in that conference. And you look, Washington is coming in at number 12. Like they were playing for a national title. It's that conference is stacked. There's going to come a point where you're going to recruits are going to realize, unless you're going with the top 4 teams in this conference, you're not going to the playoff. Like all those teams are not going to be able to be stacked. Like there's going to be a point of cutoff where a recruit knows, if I go to this school, chances are they're not breaking in with dude, it's Ohio State, Michigan, fucking Oregon, and then pick your 4th poison. Penn State or fucking, Washington or, whoever. But it's so after those top 4 schools, top recruits are going to go to schools 5, 6, and 7, knowing they have no chance to make the postseason. No, they're going to go to schools with smaller conferences. They're going to go to the Miami or to the ACC or try to maybe the Big 12 or the AAC. You might see an AAC team become really good because they can get some of these guys. It's going to change a lot, man. Like, I don't think those 2 conferences are going to be so deep, like 8, 9, 10 teams deep. No fucking way.
I agree.
I could also just be stoned and crazy.
No, I agree.
But I don't know.
And
I
I'm
just
not
think-
possible
stoned
too.
and crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not stoned and crazy.
So
And
Yes,
you guys
I
agree
am.
with one another. Oh, welcome back, sir.
I'm parking. I'm right.
He is stationary.
Right now.
Yes, I am.
There was an
He
old,
sounds so much like the other guy.
you know,
Oh.
we're the off ramp pod. Do you remember that Bud Light commercial? And that was the main line in the Bud Light commercial where he walked up to a guy, a limo driver, and he goes, "I'm Mr. Dr. Gallowitz. You're Dr. Gallowitz?" "Yes, I am." And he jumps in the back of the limo and starts drinking Bud Light. "Yes, I am. You're Dr. Galakowitz?"
Yes, I am.
So I got to you brought up Dr. Pepper. And did you see the news?
Did he?
Didn't he just bring up a
You
doctor?
brought up that now.
Doctor.
Now you're stoned and crazy.
Now you're
Now we've got this established. Like, what the
Yes,
fuck
I
are you
am.
talking about?
Did you see that Dr. Pepper passed Pepsi as the number 2 cola in the country?
Wow. So Coke's
Yeah.
definitely one, and then
Coke's one, has been one forever. Pepsi's always been number 2.
I'm not buying it.
Dr. Pepper's now number 2.
Pepsi product or
No,
just
Dr.
Pepsi?
Pepper is its
Number
own
2 seller, I believe.
Yeah, number 2 seller.
Yeah.
Dr.
So
Pepper is
Dr.
its own
Pepper,
thing.
hold on a second. So
More so
Dr.
than
Pepper, you're
traditional
telling me
Pepsi.
that Dr. Pepper outsells just Pepsi, not Pepsi
Correct.
products.
Correct. Just Pepsi.
That makes sense.
In
Pepsi
the Cola
sucks.
Wars. In the Cola Wars. It's the first
Pepsi-
time they've passed
Pepsi's
them.
terrible though.
I got you. No, I'm a Coke person.
All day.
Yeah.
I haven't had a Coke in 15 years.
I didn't
God,
realize
I'd love
Dr.
to have
Pepper was a
Coke right
total
now.
independent.
Coke Zero. You can't. even
Dr.
get that
Pepper's
Coke in
great,
Europe.
man.
Yeah.
Nah, never been a fan.
No?
Nope.
Oh, it's funky, man.
Yeah, you're
It
weird.
is. Yeah. Okay.
What was the knockoff? Oh, Mr. Pip.
Mr. Pibb.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it Pip or Pib?
I think it's
Pibb.
Pib. Pib with
2
a B.
B's. 2
Okay.
B's.
2 B's, yeah.
Wally Pip. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Ollie Pip.
Poor man's Dr. Pepper. Mr.
Sprite
Pibb.
or 7 Up?
Oh, Sprite all day long.
Easily.
Which one is the Pepsi version?
I had
I
7
think
up, I think.
7 Up. Yeah. Sprite is a Coke
See?
product.
Pepsi
Yeah.
sucks all the way around.
Yeah. No, Pepsi has Fanta, right?
Pepsi also has Mountain Dew.
Oh, Pepsi does have Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew
Mountain
is
Dew
good.
is elite. Elite.
And then
Mountain
what?
Dew.
The,
You
the,
eat
the poor
you-
man's
you-
mountain is Mellow Yellow, right?
Mellow Yellow.
Yeah. Well,
Mellow
Mellow
Yellow
Yellow
is
doesn't
good.
suck
Sierra
either.
Mist.
No.
But any Gen Xer or of that in that realm that ever had, a PS back in the day or a Sega had a good run of at least 12 to 18 months, man, where they were living on Mountain Dew.
Yeah. They now have full mouths of dentures.
Sierra Mist sounds like you should have
Or
an umbrella.
insulin,
I'll
injectors.
take
Yeah.
a Sierra Mist, please. You like with an umbrella. It's just.
All right.
it's just-
How about, all right, you can age yourself. How about Tab?
That was great.
You can't have a tab. You didn't even buy anything.
That was
You
awesome.
have a tab if you don't pay
Alright.
for something.
That was like the first
Get back
I
there,
don't know, was
Goldie.
that did we think
He's
that was
gonna be mayor.
more shut up? Can we think that was more of than like Coke originally?
Gold?
Well, that was Diet Coke
I
originally,
like the
wasn't it?
sound
Like
of that.
Tab? I don't know. Yeah, he's
You
pointing
and
at some
your friggin-
stupid shit behind his head. Look at him.
I know.
I
Mayor
got it
Goldie
on my
Wilson's on the
wall.
wall.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ro, I got it on my wall.
Of course he does. It's amazing. Mayor
Did
Goldie
any of you
Wilson.
ever have Jolt?
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
once, and it was like a
Jolt
dare, right?
Cola?
Like,
Ooh.
oh, it's got
Well,
the
because it
most
was, yeah,
caffeine. It
most
was like
caffeine
it puts you right in the,
900 grams of
B-tac.
caffeine. Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sugar. Mhm.
Diabetes in a can.
Jolt.
Like, yeah.
Jolt
A buddy
Cola.
of mine drank too much of it and it gave him an ulcer.
I would imagine so.
Stomach ulcer. Mhm.
Yeah. Well, when you drink one can, it's your sugar consumption for 1 month.
Looking insane. All right. Anyways,
True.
I'm sorry. I digress because I was stoned.
Off ramp kings right there.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump back on. Where were we?
I have
I
no
don't
idea.
know.
Yeah, you got to
preseason
buy
rankings
in
and
with the
stuff.
Keen.
Yeah, buy in. We're gonna be great.
I'm buying.
Wait until we're 10-0.
Oh God. So how do you feel about us being number 2 in the ACC?
Who's number 1? Clemson?
Now I got to click on it.
It's got
I
to be
was just reading the headline
Florida
that Jenner
State, I
gave
believe.
me.
Florida State.
Yeah.
Why?
Clemson's 3.
That
Why?
would
Yes.
make sense, I guess. Yeah.
Why? I mean,
Florida
I can
State.
see why. I can see on paper why, but it's weird that you have Miami at 23, and then where's Clemson in that preseason top 25? Obviously higher than
Interesting.
23,
You think?
right? They're not out of the top 25. Yeah, there's no chance.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I think 23 is where they should be. And we're coming off, I appreciate whoever's putting this out there, not putting them higher. I do. Because you can't come off 5-7 and 7-5 and then all of a sudden think we're a top 15 team in the country.
Clemson's 15.
Yes. 14.
Clemson's
right.
15.
But yes, we're definitely.
FSU is
we're
number 11.
Yeah.
Right. We're definitely better than
So we
Clemson.
should be, and I was like, we should be around 13. So that's right between the two.
23 is
Sense
good.
to me. You retooled the roster.
We're behind Louisville
Good. Should be.
and the Gators.
Should be.
The Gators are ahead of us.
Gators.
The Gators are ahead of us.
20.
Yeah.
I mean, let.
What was their record last year?
It doesn't matter. They're not winning 4 games this year.
Oh, my
Really, because
goodness.
their projected win-loss, according to ESPN FPI, whatever, is between 5.9 and 6.1.
So
Okay.
why in the
So they'll
world?
win
betting
6
under?
games.
So you're betting under? I would
Yes.
bet under hard.
I'm betting
Are
under.
you kidding me?
Well,
A
5
hard under.
games. I think that. I don't
You
think they
can't
get
have
5.
you can't have their FPI saying they're going to be 6 wins and put them as the 20th team in it. You just can't do that. Like that.
Oh, wait, no, hold
what?
on. I'm sorry. I read that wrong. So their projected record is 5.9 wins and 6.1 losses.
Okay, even that is going to
Yeah.
go ahead and equal. No, you shouldn't
equals
even
12.
be in the top 25.
So here's the thing. They're the only team with
Yeah,
the
I agree with you.
projected under 500 that's on this list
in the
right
top
now.
25. Of course.
Bullshit.
Of course. Right. But they also have the hardest schedule in the country. They had the hardest schedule I've ever seen in my entire life.
So
I know.
this is all
right.
preseason projections anyway. So if that's what you're projecting their record is, how are they in the top 25?
So what
That's
do you
like
think
such an
I
conundrum.
know. That's
Miami's projected record is?
8-4.
8.2 to 3.8.
Wow, 8.2 to 4.0. And what do you think the Seminoles projected record
Does that add up to 12?
8.2 to 4.0.
How do I understand?
8.8 to
Shouldn't this add up to
3.6.
12?
No, not necessarily. You can go over that because Georgia is picked to go 10.3 to 2.1.
Because they play more than 12 games.
I don't know. I guess maybe for the whatever, bro.
This math
I'm just
doesn't math
reading it to you.
properly. I don't.
It's ESPN's FPI.
Yeah.
Overall, our FPI is a 9.6. Florida State's a 15.1. Georgia's a 26.8.
I think Georgia's going to be that team again. They're the new.
What about
Alabama
Ohio
streets.
State, man? Didn't they spend like $85 million on their team this year?
I heard they spent 1.7 billion.
I think they're paying their
They-
offensive coordinator like $10 million alone.
I heard they hijacked some of that Ukraine money. They were like, yeah, no, send it
Right.
this way. Send that this way.
They hijacked the Ukraine money. What are they paying Chip Kelly? He's got to be getting a ton, right?
52 million.
Oh my God.
Nah, he's getting a ton of money.
All right.
Just to be an
All right.
OC.
Yeah, listen, I'm scared, Scoop. I'm just scared because it feels like we were really putting the balls on the chopping block this year, and it's not just talk; it's actually been backed up with action. And now, if we fall flat on our face, holy fuck, dude! Like, it'll be staggeringly awful.
Staggeringly awful.
Oh, it'll send people to drink. It'll send people to drug abuse.
We've already
It'll send
been drinking.
people. Yeah, it'll be awful. It'll be raining cats and dogs.
Where did that expression come from?
Isn't that from Ghostbusters?
But you know what it is?
Well,
You know what it
maybe
is?
so.
Jenners, when it's raining cats and dogs? That's a stupid fucking answer.
Yeah.
What I was
Is
going
that
for.
what it was?
No,
What were you
that's
going
not what you
for?
were on that.
Was that- I missed it.
Oh,
Sorry.
hey, Jenner. So
This is not. Oh no, this is not good.
Oh no, this is not good.
Raining cats and dogs. That one's good. All right, that's a good one for that.
I love that guy. He's still going to be fair.
What in the world is this?
Raining cats and dogs.
All right. Any more Kane stuff you want to talk about?
The actual real answer where that raining cats and dogs came from is not as we could probably come up with our own answer. According to Norse mythology, medieval superstitions, the obsolete word Ketadup, waterfall, or dead animals in the streets of Britain being picked up by stormwaters. Yeah, okay.
That's a stupid fucking answer.
Hold on, you just mentioned waterfalls, and I got this one right this time. You mentioned waterfalls. Did you see the story?
Go chasing water.
So there is a
Funny story about
legendary tourist attraction in China. These
I saw this.
crazy waterfall apparently goes giant waterfall. Apparently, someone flew a drone up there, and it's fucking pipes pushing the water. It's not actually a natural waterfall. The whole thing's just fucking created.
Oh, it's even better.
What?
So
Yeah.
I sang the song "Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls." Obviously, that's an old.
Is that
TLC
for real?
Before she burned down like Andre
Yeah,
Rison's
Jenner
house.
saw it.
Yeah, but I had no idea for when that song came out. I literally said, "Who the hell is Jason Waterfall?"
Oh my God.
Don't go chasing.
I've done that
waterfalls.
before. I've done that before.
What the hell is that?
Listen, man, sometimes the lyrics don't sound like what the words are.
Oh, not even close.
Just talk to Kurt Cobain.
Even Scoop in one of our songs, "Letting
Look
Go."
at
I'm
Eddie
like,
Vedder.
every time I hear "Letting Go," I'm like,
Right?
who's Barry Whitenback? He says you always bury white and black, right? But I'm like, who's Barry White and Black? I don't know
That's
who that
fucking
is.
funny. Oh,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's true.
It is true.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Barry Whitenback on my back. I can't move.
Yeah, fucking serves you right. Go fuck yourself.
There's Barry Whitenback. He's
There it
on your back.
is. Bury you white in the back.
Oh, my back.
Like Bugs
so
Bunny.
bad.
Bury you white in the back.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
I
shit.
can't breathe. Don't make me laugh. All right. Let's
All right,
talk
let's
about
talk
our
about-
friends.
I need 2 minutes.
no, it's
We've been
fine.
doing this a little bit.
We'll
We
talk
can do the
about-
friends, but I'll be right back.
All right. We'll talk about our friends. He took off the hat, but yeah, baby. Paul Bain's roofing. Obviously, Roe would be unable to help them put a roof on right now because he's going to be in traction.
That's why I need people to help me put up a roof right now.
Exactly.
And do you know, Toast, true story, those people, when I make a left in my neighborhood, still don't have a roof. This has been, how long have I keep telling you about the updates? And that's what happens when you don't call 981 roof. It would be 561 where I live, 954 maybe where you live, and 305 where the Miami Hurricanes live.
Mhm.
Those are the prefixes, but it's 981 roof wherever you go. Paul Bain's Roofing, a staple in the South Florida community. Huge Canes fans. And listen, you have that Gator cousin. I know you do, right? They don't discriminate. They will go ahead and put a roof over a Gator, a Seminole. It doesn't matter. An owl, a bull, like Scoop, right? Does not matter. 981 roof. I'm Paul. Give me a call.
Do you think
Toast, give him a
there would
call.
be? You think there'd be an HOA that would allow you to get the shingles in hurricane green and orange?
I think so. I close to the gables. I think they got to allow that.
Look on Jenner's face.
He's like,
way.
no.
Not in a million years would you get an HOA to agree to that.
Speaking of shingles, I got
Never.
shingles earlier this year. That wasn't fun. Anyways, but yeah, shingles. Well, they do the real roofs. But yeah, I'm sure if they wanted to, they have orange and green roof tiles too, and they can make a U on your name. Why
I'm
not?
sure they could.
Why not?
Absolutely, they could.
Why not?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
All
It's all
right.
about that U, man.
Listen,
981
man.
roof.
It's 114 degrees down here. The heat index is friggin' insane. You go outside, I go outside to walk Stella. And listen, the boys are dripping wet by the time I come back inside. And you
course
got to
they
go
are.
ahead and put some preserver on there, some
course you do.
reviver.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to take care of them.
Ever since we partnered with Manscaped and phenomenal company, by the way, awesome marketers. I haven't been the same. It is part of my daily routine. And I don't say that as hyperbole. I don't say it's part of my daily routine. I don't leave anywhere outside my house not taking care of the boys. They're my boys.
Yeah.
They're my boys, Blue and Red. I don't know what the other one's name, but they're my boys and I got to take care of them. And Scoop, perfect. Way to segue, because we just talked about the boys. So let's talk about the package.
The package. So if you guys get in for the package, Memorial starts today.
Mm-hmm.
It is a signature event, big time event. Beatingthebookie.com is where you get all of your packages. Football is right around the corner. Hockey's still in play.
What's really right around the corner is Euro 2024.
True.
He has been killing the warm-up friendlies, dude. Has been slamming it, and that is going to be going on. Like, I think that starts in the next couple of weeks, if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of going to take us through until football, which is going to be fun. But yeah, he certainly knows his European soccer. He excels over there. Good shit. All right. Any more scoop?
No.
All right. Beautiful. So we're going to go ahead and do Wheel of Questions.
Or we could just start with the audio of the week.
Fucking yes, we can.
We got to play this guy.
All right.
So there was a story that broke last week about an elementary school teacher in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
That had been let go from the district because she was filming racy videos, right?
Yes, I am.
Yes, she is. In the classroom. And I guess she's going through a bad breakup, and her ex-boyfriend released these videos, and she subsequently lost her job. So the gentleman that shows up on premise at the campus, gentleman's name is Quanell X. To speak on this, he is a member. I'm gonna make sure I get the title right here. He's a member of the new Black Panther Nation in Houston, Texas, and he's outraged.
Now we got a teacher in the classroom on school hours, stripping down butt naked, bending over, and showing everything on the video, and all you could see was cellulite hanging in pubic hair. This is a disgrace and a shame that this is the type of educator and teacher that is in the classroom. And she made multiple videos. This woman obviously had lost her damn mind. She needs psychotropic medication. She pulls out her breasts and she's juggling them. Look like she about to fall over. Then she bends over and pulls down her panties. Spreads her cheeks. I'm not lying. I'm telling you what's on the video. Spreads her cheeks. This is madness.
He is amazing.
Oh, you might have got a clip.
He is absolutely incredible.
This is madness.
There it is. I know.
Cellulite and pubic hair.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Oh my god.
He's so dramatic. He's so
just so good, dude.
Look like she's about to fall over.
Looks like she's about to fall.
Unlike that other guy, our other gentleman who was like, "Oh no, this isn't good." Like that guy who was totally unprepared for the moment.
He had that opportunity.
Yeah, he'd butcher it. That guy didn't miss. No, he's like, I am pubic. Like he knew this was going viral. He knew he was making it on our show. Well done, sir. Well done.
Dude, that dude was a preacher. He used before he was in the new Black Panther Party. He was a preacher.
It's a nation. It's a nation because when he said a nation, I immediately went to force. I'm sorry, I messed up your Black Panther Party. I was like, wait, it's in a Black Panther Party, not a nation. All right.
Let me ask you a question. How many times do you think he watched that video?
72. He had perfect recall.
Oh, he was proud of himself.
Perfect.
Oh, you mean the first video?
Yes.
Yeah. He had the unblurred version.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. He knew all the details, so he watched.
He still has it.
Times.
Don't let him fool you.
At a minute and 32 seconds, you're.
Yeah. He was excited when he started saying the juggling of the breasts. You could tell that had been a point.
He was like,
that was at 52
seen
seconds.
this.
54 cellulite.
Look like she about to fall over.
It's not cellulite, it's tiger stripes.
And she needs psychotropic medication.
Psychotropic.
That's strong, man.
That's how you know he was prepared. He had a checklist in his mind. I'm gonna say these things. That was not off the cusp. Nope. Good job. Way to be prepared.
If I'm the local news, I want him speaking on just about everything.
Yeah.
Anytime there's an issue going on, bring him in front of the camera. What do you think about this?
Pennies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
All right.
Oh my god.
Spin on that side of the way. Now that we have that guy to add to the show forever. Did you want to talk about Caitlyn Clark?
Yeah. Let's go. Everyone else did. Might as well get our 2 cents in.
All right. Well,
what do you got? We have audio,
started.
Right?
Well, it all started last week when she got shoved by Kennedy Carter, the Chicago Sky after a play, kind of launched into the whole, wow, the WNBA hates Caitlyn Clark.
We're calling it a shove, are we?
Was that?
We're calling it a shove.
It was like a body check.
Yeah, there you go. It was a hockey check. It was a hockey check.
It was.
She bumped her.
It was,
They got chippy.
yeah.
They got chippy.
Full hips.
In the field of play.
Yeah.
So we have just a couple pieces of audio. I wanted to play Matt Barnes because I thought Matt Barnes' response was actually pretty good.
My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is the team. She's the star. You always protect your star. I was someone who protected the stars. You fuck with Kobe, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other, man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' fucking job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
Amen.
So that was Matt Barnes.
100% agree with him.
Amen. Like, exactly. Because when you say protect the stars, I immediately thought of hockey. I mean, they have goons for a reason. That their whole job. Okay, we're here to protect Sidney Crosby. We're here to protect Wayne Gretzky. We're here to protect the assets. So you know what you got to do, Indiana Fever? With your next first-round pick, get the goon squad. You need somebody to protect her ass. Because, yeah, she got shoved, and I didn't really take that much of it. And I think some of the backlash is because I think she called her a white bitch. You know what? Whatever. You're going to trash talk. It's basketball. It happens. Okay, I'm not even getting into that realm of it. But he is right. I didn't even think about that avenue. But once he said, I was like, yeah, where are you girls? You know, you protect the asset. Because here's the truth. Here's the reality. I know Caitlyn Clark got knocked down. The girl that knocked her bumped her, right? He just said your name. I never heard your name, and I'll never know your name again. That's where your league is. You're that irrelevant. You hit her. I don't know your name. I know you're the girl who hit her. I'll never know your name. I'll never learn your name. I don't care to know your name. So keep bumping her all you want. You're irrelevant. Just it is what it is.
Yeah. It's a delicate conversation, right? I mean, that's the reality. She's getting hammered for a reason. And what I find funny is Angel Reese, who, when her friend bull rushes Caitlyn Clark, she's over there dancing and hooting and hollering on the bench, which she's like a 12-year-old to me. You know what I mean? It's just, she's so fucking petty. Like just move on. You know what? Just play better than she does. I don't know. I will tell you this. Caitlyn Clark has sucked the last 3 games.
She's getting beat up.
She's getting hammered.
Mm-hmm.
So is it working? Sure.
They're going to come up with Michael Jordan rules. You know they're going to talk as a league.
Bro, they hate her.
Yeah, they do.
And they got to come up with the Michael
for
Jordan
so
rules.
many reasons.
Well, I don't
They
think
have to come up.
Yeah, no, you don't got to come up with the rules. I'll be honest.
You bump her and you do that. You do a review. That girl needs to get tapped.
Yeah.
Because if you did that to Mike, well, first of all, if you did that to Mike would punch you in the face. And Caitlyn doesn't come across as that girl, and she might end up developing a mean streak because you corner anything in life too much, they're going to fight back eventually. Hopefully she's not the one fighting back, and hopefully you could do what Matt Barnes said, get the goon squad. Get somebody to protect her.
It obviously goes deeper because if anyone on the Heat got checked like that, Jimmy Butler or even Hero, the benches would clear. Like there would be a scuffle mid-court, right?
Udonis Haslem could be like in a different state, and by the start of the next quarter, he's on the court fighting. That's how the Miami Heat culture works. Obviously, Indiana Fever.
But it's a WNBA thing because obviously they all hate this girl for some reason, whatever. But I would say the most surprising thing for me is when he said that, because she's not the only star on that team. They have last year's #1 pick too, Aliyah Boston, who's a stud. And I'm kind of surprised that Aliyah Boston hasn't been the one to, have her back and kind of push back a little bit, because the two of them are going to be together for the next 10 years. Everyone else on that roster may get dispersed. Those two are the core, and that's kind of surprising. Yeah. But whatever.
Well done.
Did you want to play with Pat McAfee?
Fuck yeah.
So McAfee opened his show on Tuesday after all this nonsense with this.
What the WNBA currently has is what we like to describe as a cash cow. There is a superstar. And we're not saying that the players on the court need to act any differently. That's the athletes are going to do what athletes are going to do in any sport. And I think we're all learning that WNBA That's old school football, baby. That is old school football. But I would like the media people that continue to say, this rookie class, this rookie class, this rookie class. Nah, just call it for what it is. There's one white bitch for the Indiana team who is a superstar.
So he's getting kicked back on for the white.
Yeah,
bitch.
for calling her that name. Listen, that's what she was called. Like, if you read her lips, I mean, that's when she got shoved. I'm pretty sure that's what she called her when she shoved her. So maybe that was just kind of like, his hot shot back.
Well, right. But I think the more important thing is, and he used the inflammatory language, but the point, and so now you kind of missed the point, but she is the only, outside of Breanna Stewart, who's the reigning 2-time MVP, but she's really not a household name, Breanna Stewart. Caitlyn Clark's really the only superstar in that league, and she's white. And that league is predominantly black. Mm-hmm. And she is all of a sudden just shot by everybody with the money and everything, the NIL deals, the Nike deal she signed. No one else is seeing that money.
Jealous.
So,
that's what I said.
They're jealous. They're pissed off. They're jealous, but they got to figure it out, because it was like Tiger, bro. What did Tiger do to
I'm going to give it to the rest of the WNBA. Yeah. Get over it. If she's going to be your Michael Jordan, let it be. So she happens to be a different color skin. Listen, hockey's predominantly white. And if they had the next Wayne Gretzky and he's black, we'd support the dude. Okay? Because we love the black athletes in football. And this is who cares? Who the fuck cares what color skin she has? Who cares? Grow the fuck up, right? You're going to get mad at her because she's white and she's good? You're like, you don't pay attention to other sports? Like, you don't think that there could be great white players, great black players, it doesn't matter. Like, those girls just need to grow up. It's old school football, but the problem is they're acting like 12-year-olds. And if it's truly that, Toast, what you're telling me, and it's that bias, they just need to grow up and just support her. Now play her hard, body check her, talk shit. I'm okay with that. On the court, do what you got to do. You want to let her know that, listen, Mike played the Detroit Pistons. Okay, go back and watch that and watch what the Detroit Pistons did to Michael Jordan. So I'm okay with that. I applaud it. Make it difficult for her. But at the same time, you got to understand what Michael Jordan did to the NBA. And if that's going to be your equivalency, it doesn't matter what she looks like, ladies. Just let it go and let her grow your sport. And then maybe we'll learn your name when you check her. Because I only know Bill Laimbeer because he was beating Michael Jordan's ass. All right? Okay.
That's the part to me that I don't understand. It's exactly what you said, which is she just put your league. You want to say, I was here first. I've been nobody gave a shit. She just put your league on the map, and you're pissed off at her about it. It's crazy. That's like, just ride with it, man.
You're playing
ride with it. It's not going to last forever, because she's going to go off and do something else, I'm sure.
Yeah. These fuckers had to go to Russia to play basketball in the offseason to make a living. Like, she is opening the door for you guys to just be able to play here. Sold out arenas every single time. And whatever. I'm curious to see whether or not she can become that stud where she's dropping 25 to 30 a night at will. Is she going to be like Diana Taurasi?
I think she can. It's just her game. It's like a Seth Curry game.
Yeah.
I would think it would be harder if she was going to play. I mean, it's hard to have a Michael Jordan-esque because, the way they penetrate in that league is a little bit different.
8.5-foot rims, boys.
Yeah, 8.5 rims. We've said it over and over and over. But I think with her style of game, she'll get it figured out. I think what you're seeing now is just the speed of the game, because every team she's playing is a national championship team. You know what I'm saying? It's like she is playing better talent than she did at college, but her game and her shooting ability, I think it'll still translate. Like, because if you look at Seth Curry, right? Look at the archetype of him. Would you ever looked at that kid? What he went to? Davidson? That was his college, right? Yeah. Yep. Would you ever looked at that dude and be like, he's going to take over the NBA? No, never. You're like, look at this kid. He got hot in the tournament, and then you learned who he was, and then he made one hell of because of the way his style of game is. I think Caitlyn is close to that as possible, and I still think no matter against her game will translate. I think she'll be just fine, but she'll have a better chance if her teammate could start, getting her back here.
Absolutely. All right, what do we got next, Jenners?
We had a bunch of MLB players suspended this week for gambling. One
for
life.
Just the start.
Yeah, one for
Another
life.
Pete Rose. He got Pete Rosed.
Yeah. I don't even know how to say his name.
So did I see that he like bet like he won like 3% of his bets, something like that?
4.3% of his MLB bets he won.
So he wasn't following beating the bookie. Wasn't
Clearly.
paying for that fucking service.
He bet about
Jesus,
$150,000 on baseball. Average bet was about $378. He bet on the Pirates, who he played for 25 times, and he only won about 4%.
And then he got kicked out of the league.
And then he got suspended for baseball for life.
All right.
Wow.
But we had 4 others that caught a year.
Yeah.
A's pitcher Michael Kelly, Padres pitcher Jay Grome, Phillies infielder Jose Rodriguez, and D-backs pitcher Andrew Salfrank.
Yeah, Jay Groom was a former number 12 overall pick of the Red Sox and never amounted to.
But we're in that weird era
He's
where
a good gambler.
Yeah. Well, actually, he's not. He lost most of his bets too, as I believe. But yeah, dude, this is going to happen. Like, we just lost an NBA player for life. We've now lost baseball. Like, this is going to happen. Yeah. Like, you know, they got Shohei out of his jam because I'm pretty sure that he was making those bets. But
I might be totally off base. I mean, but it's not like it's par for the course. I might be totally off base here, but I wonder if it's economy driven. Like, those guys style. I know they're making a lot of money, but when you make a lot of money, like, your lifestyle changes. So it's like, I know a lot of broke doctors too. And they have like much bigger homes, and like you see what I'm going. And I think they're like just trying to find additional means of income, and they just turn to gambling, because we weren't having this before. Why is it a rash amongst the sport? I mean, I think, are they policing it better, Toast?
Well, no, because now it's all above board, man, and there's digital records of all of these bets. Before, it was done with bookies, and there weren't receipts. Now, like, you can actually. Subpoena DraftKings for so-and-so's account, and that's how that whole thing in Iowa happened. Was it Iowa or Iowa State? There was a giant investigation where
the quarterback
insane, But that's where we are now. So you're going to have this is going to be happening like crazy, dude. I mean, they're going to have to come up with a rule, and right, like, you can't just ban gambling if you're a professional athlete. It's going to have to be something about
who's doing the research to find these guys.
If I'm not mistaken, the baseball guy, those bets were flagged by the casino somehow because his name popped up as a professional. There must be a database that they alerted MLB. If I'm what I'm reading, that's
that makes sense because that's insider
crazy
information. That's an inside bet, and they don't want to lose. The house never loses. So.
Well, I'm sure if you're on a 40-man roster, you got to. I mean, it's a steadfast rule, and maybe you have to like sign a thing and be put on the database so that they know that you can't go to. If you go to a casino or whatever, And
Shohei was guilty of sin. Agent Dave Matthews, I feel sorry for you, bro, because you were the fall guy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to change one of my 5 questions based on that alone. Fall guy. All right.
Okay.
All right. There you go. I got it.
All right. Anything else we want to hit before we get into 5 questions?
I mean, there's not really a ton. I will give you this one story from this week in sports history.
Okay.
50 years ago yesterday, June 4th, was the 50th anniversary of 10-cent beer night, a promotion that happened at the Cleveland Indians and Texas Rangers game. The Indians held the promotion to try and increase their attendance. 25,000 people showed up to this game. Beers were 10 cents a pop. The only rule was you could get 6 beers per trip to the concession stand. By the second inning, a woman ran onto the field and flashed her boobs. By the 4th inning, a fully nude man had run onto the field and slid into second base. In the 5th inning, 2 men jumped over the outfield wall, mooned the Rangers outfielders, and then ran around the field as security could not catch them. So many streakers ran on the field, security just stopped trying. They ended up calling the game a forfeit of the Indians to the Rangers. 60,000 beers were drank that night. 19 streakers, 7 arrests, 7 emergency room trips, and bases were stolen from the stadium that still had never been returned. 10 cent beer.
10 cent beer.
So what? So 19 streakers, only 7 were arrested. So what? Like, what happened to the other streakers?
They got away
under the bleachers.
And to me, the biggest weirdo of them all is the guy who got naked and slid the second. I mean, that sounds like it's going to hurt.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, that's, it's nasty razzie.
Oh, my goodness. Because
sand in places.
I've slid, and I've gotten some nasty raspberries sliding over it wouldn't go away all season. Like, my thigh was I couldn't imagine getting one on the dong, man. Oh my goodness.
So basically, like, I mean, between this one and Disco Demolition, what was that? That was in Chicago, I think. Those are basically the two biggest clusterfuck promotions in professional sports history. They both happened in Major League Baseball.
Depends on who you talk to. What did they sold 60,000 beers, he said?
60,000 beers to 25,000 attendees.
25,000 attendants. They would take that loss once a year religiously if they could.
Right, but they couldn't. They could only do it once. You can never do it again.
I mean, inflation this year, you could say, hey, it's $3 beer night. In this economy, you say $3 beer night. And, oh my goodness, you would sell out every Marlins game.
Do they still do that? I mean, when I was in college, man,
they
there was
did it when I
25-cent shot night. There was 10-cent beer nights.
We had 10-cent beer night when we played every Tuesday. So when I was in pro ball, there was a couple of teams that I was associated. So it was 10. So like in Savannah, so 10-cent beer night. So we called it the Beer Garden. Those guys, and the Army base was close by, and those guys let us have it. I mean, our home fans were worse than away fans. I mean, these guys, they were quite comical. The best thing I ever did, true story, best thing I ever did. It was a core group of guys, and I always see them. They would call you out by name, and they would say shit to you. It was funny, right? And your rule was don't let them get in your head. Don't laugh, right? They're like, hey, I mean, literally, this is the level, guys. This is the level I got one time. I got benched for like 3 games, right? And it was because I struck out and I threw the bat down. Like, and I swear to you, this is a true story. I don't even know how it happened. The bat kept tumbling like a gymnast, right? And just kept picking up speed. And I didn't throw it hard, but like, boom, and it just kept going, kicked up into the stands and hit a kid. Right? I gave the kid my, like, manager benched me for 3 games. So I come back, and of course it's $2 or Tuesday, 10-cent beer night. And one of the first things that I'm playing first base, and those guys literally say, welcome back in the lineup, Frank. What'd you do? Bang Paul Carey's wife? And Paul Carey was my manager. Do you know how hard it took me not to laugh and smile? Of course, I look over into the dugout, and my manager was just staring at me like, go ahead, smile, Marciani. Go ahead, smile. I dare you, dare you. Like, you guys are so the smartest thing I ever did, I saw those guys out one night. I bought them all around the beers. And after that, they never mess with me again. Best money spent. Best money spent.
All right. 5 questions.
Ooh. 5 questions.
Yes, I am.
5 questions. Yes, I am.
That's a stupid fucking answer.
So, because I just said that, so Asian Dave Matthews was the fall guy for Shohei Ohtani. You can't convince us otherwise. Who would you be a fall guy for?
Oh.
All guys.
How severe is this consequence?
Oh, I don't know. Well, he got banned. Like, he's no longer Shohei's like interpreter. So
he's going to jail. He's going to jail.
Yeah, he's going to prison.
He's going to prison.
He's doing time.
Yeah.
So it might require some time here. So
yeah,
like,
and I'm not a single fucking person.
Good for you. Good for you.
Well, I can sure as hell tell you it won't be Scoop.
I mean, I love you guys. Like, my first thought. So this is a true story. It's still as fucked up a story as it is. It's true. It's my 40th birthday. Was I 40? I think it was my 40th birthday party. It seems like it was a lot longer than that, which is scaring me. I think it was my 40th birthday party, and we were there, and Roe stands up and gives a speech to everyone and says that I'm the one person that he would like to perform a eulogy at his funeral. And I said, the fuck are we doing? Like,
he's not going to be my fall guy, though.
I do. I love you. But so my first thought when you said that was, well, you said that I'll be a fall guy for Roe, but then you mentioned prison and I can't do it. So that's what went through my head through those 45 seconds.
I think I could be a fall guy from Elon Musk. If I'm going to do some prison time from that, I could just be like, hey, listen, just take care of my family when I'm gone. All right. Like they don't have a single worry in life. If I'm not there, their colleges, whatever, bud. Whatever. I'll be your fall guy. And put in a good ward with put in a good. Let me get to one of those Fed institutes where like I saw
white collar
like
stuff.
the surprise white collar stuff. So like I'm playing golf. I don't even play golf, Elon, but I want to learn how to play golf. So let me do that in
They
prison.
got a putting green out back.
All right, how long am I going away for? What am I saying that I did that you did?
Insider trading. Martha Stewart sentence.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. And then I come out and I'm friends with Scoop. Snoop. Hey-o.
Oh, shit.
Jenners, who are you going to be a fall guy for?
I'm with Scoop. There's nobody on the planet, but the only one I think I could say that we would all end up taking a fall for is our significant other. Like, I'll take the fall for my wife.
I was going to say Jen.
I'll take the fall for my wife.
That's not.
I saw something.
That's fucking obvious. I thought you were talking like friends.
It was in a different language.
Screw you guys. I'm not doing time for anybody.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, my wife.
I mean,
I want to have a mentor
on Sunday. I might go visit you on Sunday, like
off ramp.
Sounds like work.
Off ramp, right?
Once a quarter.
Off ramp, right?
Off ramp again. But I want to say this because I just saw this, right? And it was like, hey, if you had to sacrifice your life, right? You or your significant other, okay? I think I all know what we're all going to say, right? All of us are going to say, take me other than my significant other, right? Now, they asked these, and it was a different language, right? But they asked the women, and every one of them said, take the husband. Every one of the women said, bye, husband. But when you ask the men,
say that.
Yeah. And I'm like, does that bother you? I mean, is that just our job? But it's funny, though, right?
Mm-hmm. No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I know that's what we're supposed to do, but given the choice for them, they're going to say, yeah, you could take it.
No, well, that's because
they also, every single one.
Because they know because
especially if they have kids.
Yeah.
If they have kids, they're 100% going to say that because their maternal instinct is to protect their children and to be there for their children.
Mm-hmm.
So they're obviously going to get rid of the dum-dum.
Right.
Yeah.
They can survive without him.
Yes.
But
they can always get another one.
Mm-hmm.
But ladies who listen to this, and men, majority who listen to this, remember that. You'd be willing to give up your life for your significant other, right? You'd be willing. You're not that bad.
He's on tilt.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. You're not that bad. You'd be willing to give up your life for her. You're not that bad. Just remember.
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. I'm Dr. Galawikits. You're Dr. Galakowitz?
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
Oh my God.
Cellulite hanging in pubic hair.
All right. Question number 2. What is something people get congratulated for that isn't really an accomplishment? Oh, I see Scoop's ears.
I know. I have an immediate answer.
Okay, yours.
Their job.
Mm.
I don't have to fucking I don't have to say great job to everything. You're supposed to fucking do it. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's quite a leader, isn't he?
If it's an exceptional feat, like jumping into a canal to pull a woman out of drowning, congratulations. Because that's pretty fucking awesome. But if you show up to an accident and some woman goes, what do my eyes look like? And Ro goes, they're dilated. I don't have to congratulate you for that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Wow.
No? Jenners, you pushed the right buttons today. Congratulations. That's a stupid fucking answer.
Well, no, he missed one of the buttons earlier and it tweaked you a little bit.
Yeah.
What about you boys? On tilt with me since. Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Everything's on tilt today.
Point at your wall. You got a picture on your wall.
I can't see it. That was behind your head, I think.
Oh, good idea. Okay.
Yeah, his eyes are dilated. He can't see it. What
was the question?
What is something people get congratulated for that isn't really an accomplishment?
I don't. Yeah.
You guys like my answer right about now.
Yeah, and it's not a bad
you
answer.
It's not that bad. I know you like it.
It really isn't a bad answer. I just didn't want to have to be the one to say it. Oh, my bedtime reminder.
Oh, yours is 10. Mine's in 30 minutes.
Mine's 10 also.
God bless all of us. Congratulations.
But mine's 9:59 though.
I know. Mine says 9:59 too. I don't know.
You're
But
old.
mine does go,
Congratulations.
and they get the little ding 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 thing.
Because my bedtime is 10:30.
It's that little,
so
it's that little
reminds me,
tone.
yeah.
It's like harmonious.
It's like go to bed.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like like a little bell, like you're
hurry the fuck
requesting
up with
something.
this shit.
Awesome. It's awesome.
All right, so that was Toe's answer. Does sound Jenner's? What isn't
Yeah,
really
but
a
do
compliment?
birthdays count? It's not really an accomplishment. It's like, hey, you're 50. Oh, congratulations. What? Why?
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
I, just-
You just
I
turned another day.
survived another year. I guess that's an accomplishment.
I think just getting in a relationship with someone. Oh, congratulations! Really? You don't know how this relationship's going to end. Why are you congratulating somebody just because they got in a relationship with somebody? I think maybe when you get married, you say congratulations, but just simply, oh, I'm dating somebody. Oh, congratulations! Why?
What
All
else
right.
are you gonna say?
Yeah. I guess it's just
That person's an asshole.
Yeah, I know her. You probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I'm not
I know.
telling
I-
you congratulations.
she pulled a train one time like 3 weeks ago with you guys.
She's a whore, man.
Cellulite
Sorry.
hanging in pubic hair.
Yeah, he's divorced now. We should find her.
Yeah. What game can you never stop playing?
I mean, presently, so I'll go through phases with games.
Mhm.
So right now on my phone, and I don't know when I went back to it, but I'm been going hardcore with Bricks Breaker. Where you launch the ball to kill all the little bricks and everything, and
Mhm.
just mindless little, kill time game.
Mine's just an RPG. So that style, like, I can never stop playing it. I'm playing like I played Final Fantasy 1. They're like on Final Fantasy 16 and then other iterations. I've been playing RPG since I'm a kid. I can't stop playing those.
Yes.
I was gonna say the game of life, but at the end you kind of eventually. Yeah. All right.
Ends for everybody the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Night.
Scoop.
I don't have one.
Mm.
I don't. Yeah. I'll get on I'll find some cool ones every now and then with the girls. And
Bro, you can't just say golf. I mean, like that's a game. Hello.
Yeah. Did you ever
Well,
get into like Candy Crush or anything?
No.
Nothing. Yeah, I never even played that game.
I know it's like addicting because I've seen it. I think I've played it and I can understand, like, there's no losing at the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's a game that you don't lose. You just level up and level up and level up. And you do things and it like does 8,000 things to make you think that you did such a great job and you really didn't do much of anything. That's another thing. Congratulate somebody for being good at Candy Crush. There you go.
Level 97.
That does not,
Congratulations.
it does not deserve any sort of congratulations.
All right.
I don't have one.
Okay.
Jenners, do you have one?
Yeah, I got a stupid ass little online Yahtzee game I play on my
There you
phone
go.
all
See,
the time.
there you go.
There you go.
I wish I had
It's
something
a
like that.
time killer, but I play it all the time.
Mm-hmm. I started doing the crossword puzzles on my Apple News app.
Okay.
Sometimes they're easy, so stupid people can succeed.
Mm-hmm.
What cheap food will you never stop eating, no matter how much money you have?
Oh, like fucking tacos, bro.
Not me.
Stole my answer. Tacos.
Taco Bell, huh?
Not Taco Bell, but just tacos.
I still
What
haven't been to Taco Bell.
cheap food?
I mean, pasta's cheap.
Yeah, I was going to say macaroni
Yeah,
and
it
cheese.
But you can get a nice pasta dish at a nice fancy restaurant. So that it's like you're right. You can't get a fancy taco. You don't go to a fancy
No, you
restaurant
can.
and get a taco.
You can get
Yeah.
a $20 taco.
Where do you get a
You can.
$30 taco?
Yeah, I
Oh,
was
are you
thinking to
kidding me?
myself when
Yeah,
you
there's
said
a couple
tacos,
places.
like, I know a lot of expensive tacos.
Yeah.
Well, but for like a home dinner, it's super cheap
No.
and easy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. I'm thinking of the old El Paso kit.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
right.
for
That's
sure,
what we buy.
for sure.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can
there
brown
you go.
some meat,
The
and
seasoning,
serve it up, and you're
ground
good
the
to go.
beef. Let's
man.
go.
That's
Hard
it.
shells, fucking go. Shred some
Kraft
cheese and lettuce. We're
macaroni
done.
and tacos.
There you
Shake
go.
and bake pork chops with applesauce. I don't care how
Mhm.
much money I'm having. I'm like, that I'm going to eat my shake and bake.
I will say one that I would like to eat no matter how much money I have, I don't think my body can handle it anymore, is ramen.
Mm.
I mean, that shit was just out of this world good. I had some, we had some friends, man, this was maybe 10 years ago, had some friends over, some visiting, and we were all wasted and we're like, let's have ramen. And I cooked like a vat of it. I had the worst gas for hours. Like the sodium was pouring out of me. I was like, oh my God, I can never do that again. It was so
Gotta say,
bad,
it's
dude.
so salty.
Oh man, it was so good. It was so good, but not good.
Y'all answer.
Mm-hmm.
One more question. Last question. You can have your dream home. What is one room you're going to make?
Well, I mean, it's going to be like a bourbon man cave with a poker table.
Bourbon man cave with a
Yeah.
poker table. That is phenomenal.
I like that.
I'm going to have my similar man cave-esque, right? But my vintage arcade. I mean, you see Street Fighter,
Mhm.
but I'm talking about like I have 10 vintage arcade games, a pool table, TVs, recliners, vintage
Yeah.
arcade.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like an 80s arcade.
Yeah.
Yep.
They even have a
Pin-
token machine in there, bro.
Yeah.
Pinball
Yes.
machine.
Awesome.
Fluorescent lights in.
Yeah.
You know what I would do? You know what I would do? Thank you. Thank you. If I had the ability to do that, I would do everything in my power to, and you got to go back away, to find McSugar tokens.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like
Davey in
sugars.
84,
Yeah.
McSugars. That was that was church. That was my child. I would find everything in my power to track down McSugars tokens.
All right.
I like that.
Or Grand Prix Racerama ones. One of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm familiar with the latter.
Yep. Golf simulator.
Mhm.
But it's a room though. It's more than
Mhm.
just the sim, right? Brian and Fiat has built a second story addition onto their place in Tampa, and it's got the golf sim with a room. So it's got a TV, couches, all entertained. Like it's so stupid.
You know what'd be really badass? Like if you could play along, like if they're doing a PGA event and you just play along with them.
Right.
That'd be cool. You could pull that off if you have a simulator in that room right next to them. Like you just see what they're shooting. You go shoot with the big boys. I'll say, all right, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. That'd be badass.
Nice.
All right, good one.
Jenners?
All right.
I always wanted a bar in the house that was behind some sort of a secret door. Like a bookshelf.
Like a speakeasy.
That opens.
Like a speakeasy room.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly. Like
Mhm.
but like a really cool retro one, but it has to be like a bookcase that opens.
Right, right.
A false wall that comes apart or something. Just something like that. Kind of
That'd
a
be
secret
awesome.
room.
Yeah.
I watched way too much Batman when I was a kid. had to
You
have a
gotta
secret room.
bat-
Pull one of the books down, it opens up.
And it opens the wall.
Mhm.
That's all I need.
Yeah.
I don't even care
That
what's
would be
back there.
awesome. That would be
Phenomenal.
awesome.
That would be
Yeah.
cool.
All
All
right.
right.
We got to name it.
What are we naming it?
Oh, let's see. I wrote down off the cusp.
He said it 3 times.
I know.
I only tried to correct him the first time. He didn't listen, so I said, fuck it.
I wrote down hijack the Ukraine money. Who is Barry Whitenback? And I'm not doing jail time for Scoop. Those are the 4 I had.
Barry Whitenback is good.
Barry Whitenback's pretty funny.
Barry
Barry
Whitenback.
Whitenback. Let's go with it.
Barry Whitenback.
Done.
Nice. All right, kids. We'll do it again next week. As always, go Canes.
Bange.
This is madness.